Lee is sitting in a waiting room, wearing a shirt and tie, looking around as he sees other people waiting as well. Presently, a man walks out and looks at everybody. Shantae McQuarrie? Someone stands up and walks into the corridor. Lee sighs and tries to catch his breath.
God almighty.
Back at Lee's apartment, we see Luka and JJ in front of a computer. Remind me again, why are we doing this? Well, we screwed up as paranormal investigators, mercenaries, private detectives, and numerous other ventures too embarrassing to recall. So this is another overhaul of our business model. In other words, we're desperate. Your words? But a dog walking business should get us back up to form, right? You type dog wanking. Oh shit! That would not have been good. What does that even mean? What? Dog wanking? Well, let's just say if we were in England, we wouldn't get very far. And here we go. Bushwackers, Dog Walking Associates. Wait, why wouldn't we get very far? Lee emerges from the interview room and lets out a sigh. A man walks out with him. Alright, we'll see you later, Lee.
Yeah, thanks.
He looks around and sees several people waiting for their turn. Javaris Reynolds? It cuts to JJ walking into the apartment covered in dirt while Luka sits there and goes through the books. What happened to you? Oh, that. I was walking Mrs. Jansen's Doberman and it decided to drag me through a muddy field. Plus a few other places. Seems like he left some presents for you too. Ugh, don't remind me. I'm gonna need to steam this all off. How we do? Well, $387, not bad. The phone rings and he answers. Hello? Thank you for calling Bushwackers Dog Walk Associates. Yes? Yes! Of course we do. No, we accept all forms of payment. I can have my guy meet you in 10 minutes. Yes! Bye. He scribbles something down and hands it to JJ. What's this? Oh, we got a call from Mrs. Bagatov. She has 3 German Shepherds and wants to have us walk them. Great. Where is she? Over on Colony. Oh, and JJ, do try to be a bit more clean. We are hobnobbing with the big clients. Yeah, of course. How could I forget? At this moment, Lee walks in and looks around to see mud all over his apartment.
What is this?
What?
I don't know. The mud and bits of shit?
We started a dog walking business. We've already raked in the dough. Lee shakes his head and walks over to the bar and pours himself a drink. How'd the interview go?
Don't know. I want to say great, but I also want to say bad. It felt like my mind went outside of my body, and I watched myself get grilled.
That's not good.
And to top it all, there are 40 people gunning for the same position as me.
Well, did you read the book I gave you?
Luka, I'm starting to think whoever the author was has some sort of sheep fetish. I mean, by chapter 4, it pretty much just became one big shit show of rams and goats.
Well, that's not the point of the book.
Well, what is it then?
I don't know, turning your competitors on each other and then swooping in and taking over the opportunity whilst they bicker?
Yeah, well, that didn't take, did it? Anyway, I don't think I'll get the job of site manager.
See, if you don't believe in it, then you won't get it. And that's what my mom used to tell me.
Why are you covered in mud?
As JJ scowls and walks off, Luka looks at him. I mean, you could bribe them.
Yeah, don't know how well that would work, Luka.
Maybe a little sugar on the side?
Ugh, God, man, what is the matter with you?
Well, far from me to say. But JJ's right. Just think positive thoughts.
And if 40 people are all thinking the same positive thoughts?
You'll just have to think harder.
Yeah, sure. Because that worked so well before.
It cuts to JJ sitting in the park where he sees one of the dogs he is walking emerge from the bush. He walks over and peers and makes a face. You seriously made that? You? The dog just looks at him and barks. Yeah, thanks. Because I don't have enough shit to deal with as it is. It cuts back to the apartment where we see Luka is on the phone. No, Mrs. Schuyler, I didn't know he'd eat that. I mean, sure, JJ has a perfectly good explanation for that. No, he didn't think it'd be funny to feed your dog wasabi. Well, how am I supposed to know? I don't walk the dogs, I just handle the admin. Well, it's not my problem that your house smells of wasabi. I mean, if you ask me, giving him some sushi does help with the diet. Yes, bye. Fucking bitch. Lee walks in. Hey!
Luka, can we, I don't know, put the kibosh on this dog walking enterprise?
What? Why? We made like $500 over the past 3 days.
Yeah, and my house smells of dog shit and other unpleasant things.
Febreze that shit out. And maybe open the windows too. I don't know how you can handle being cloistered in this place.
That's not the point. If you want to do your dog walking business, then move it somewhere else. I'm stressed out as it is with my interview, and I don't want to add anything else.
Well, how did the second round go?
Well, let's just say my views on management are woefully pale compared to everyone else's.
Such as...
I don't want to talk about it.
Right. Well, if you don't want to get that position, is it adios?
No. Well, maybe. I've looked at the United Service and development over on Tyvola. They need a site manager, and I got some favorable responses.
Dude!
What?
You can't send out resumes when they're interviewing for site manager. Don't you know that?
No? And why not?
Because, dumbass, if they found out, then they'll definitely not get the position.
And how are they gonna find out?
They talk, Suchek. Believe me.
Yeah, well, this doesn't detract from the dog walking scheme you and JJ are doing.
As he says this, JJ walks in. Luka stands up. JJ, what the hell did you do to Tripod? Who? Mrs. Schuyler's dog? The pug? Apparently he ate some wasabi and now the whole house stinks. Oh, I gave it to him. You what? Yeah, I thought it'd be funny. God damn it, JJ, what the hell is wrong with you? I mean, he seemed fine. I mean, his poo was green, but he wasn't in pain or anything. Oh, God almighty, JJ.
Seriously, what is wrong with you? Giving a dog wasabi? I can understand if he, licked it off your plate or something.
I'm sorry, but that Mrs. Schuyler was a total bitch. I go to her house to pick up the dog and she's acting all high and mighty and shit. Figured this would be payback.
And you take it out on her dog?
That's just petty. Anyway, that's it. What? The end of our dog walking business. Now people will think, oh, that's the business that feeds wasabi to dogs and thinks it's funny. It was the one time. And I didn't do anything to the other dogs. Yeah, but you ruined it.
Look, can you guys just please get the F out of my apartment?
What's with him? He's prematurely upset that he won't get the site manager position. Really? And to top it off, he applied to another company. Oh man, you shouldn't do that. They'll find out.
Thanks. I realize that now.
The guys look at each other when the phone rings. Lee answers.
Hello? Yes, this is he. Oh, right. Yes, I can talk. Just give me a sec.
As he walks into his room and closes the door, the two look at each other. So, for a drink? And maybe we ought to rethink our business model. How does pet grooming sound? Oh, great.